Hey everyone, this is Nate Scott, www.asknatescott.com, here in Orlando, Florida. Just finishing up a phenomenal meeting. Got my man here, Dr. Breakthrough, my mentor, and my new friend, T.J.Kirkland, superstar out of Orlando, Florida as well. And guys, what we're going to do right here is we're just going to talk about, why we're here and just the thing that brings us together. Because I'm so excited just to, it's not often that we have African American men that are actually so focused on success and actually pulling together, and that's what excites me. So, Dr. Breakthrough, if you will, please just tell them a little bit about yourself and your story real quick.
Well, out of 6 billion people in the world, there's less than 100 of us that have attained the 10th degree black belt. So I'm very humbled by that, but it's a symbol of hard work. And so I've been voted to the Black Belt Hall of Fame as well as the Motivational Speakers Hall of Fame. And we've been blessed to speak in all 50 states, 27 countries, and been paid as much as $47,000 to speak 1 hour. Been at top of 6 different companies, and with one company we built a team of 22,826 people in 5.5 months. With that company we were making $100,000 a month in the home-based business industry. So I love empowering people, speaking in churches, doing martial arts, doing all these things. But when I got connected with this concept called Crazy Good, I found out it's a platform that I could like sell my book, my coaching packages, but more importantly, I could empower other people to do the things like the other things I do. Most people can't do that, but everybody can do what they've been doing for free every day, but now choose to get paid, and that is socializing.
Awesome. And then TJ, tell me, with Crazy Good, but before Crazy Good, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, be happy to. Have a background of about 27 years of corporate America. Been laid off 3 times from the $100,000 a year job, so it took that to understand that I truly need to take control of my own destiny. I need to be able to tell my son, who's a freshman in college now, that in order to truly be successful and obtain what you're looking to obtain, you can't depend on corporate America. It's okay to get that experience, that background, but have the end result in mind of being your own boss, being an entrepreneur. And one of my mentors at an early age said, TJ, you can talk until you're blue in the face to your son about it, but until you actually do it yourself, he won't realize it. So about 10 or 12 years ago, I started my own business. And when I was introduced to Crazy Good only a few short months ago, this basically took priority over all of my other businesses. I do my other businesses, but Crazy Good doesn't compete with those businesses. It helps to enhance and make those other businesses more successful.
Awesome. Well, guys, I always tell you that if you want to see you in the next 5 years, look at the books you read and the people you associate with. Books you read. Here's a phenomenal book here, Your Breakthrough is Guaranteed, by Dr. Breakthrough himself. What I'm curious to see is, talking about 6 degrees of separation, how did you two meet? What's the story between you two?
I'll tell you, it's phenomenal because I introduced this to a gentleman by the name of Pastor Samuel Gilliard. We call him Pastor G. He then introduced it to Pastor Glendy Hamilton, the pastor of Harvest Baptist Church in Orlando. He then reached out to Dr. Breakthrough, and because of Dr. Breakthrough's big heart and wanting to help give back to Harvest Baptist Church and other churches and charities, he ended up being part of my organization. And it happens that we live 5 minutes from each other in Apopka, Florida. So now this gentleman has now taken the title of my coach, my mentor, and I'm so excited about taking my business, my personal strength to the next level.
Awesome. And then Dr. Breakthrough, how did we connect? How did this come about?
Wow. How did we meet? I'm trying to remember.
Well, I was actually on social media. I was on Facebook, and I saw actually a event that you were going to be in Jacksonville. I think I called you.
Okay, right. Okay, yeah, exactly. And so I spoke at the event. You and I got a chance to connect, and then it was amazing because when you talk about this, I had a situation where a person she bought 100 copies of the book and said, my husband and I want to put you on TV. So if you move to the Orlando area, that'll make it easier. And so I ended up moving here. So I met you here in Jacksonville area. And then my wife and I, then a couple months later, we ended up moving here. And so now, and you and I, we got connected. And so that's been